Hi students. So let us continue the exercise 7.1 from coordinate geometry. Question number 3. Determine if the points 1, 5, 2, 3, minus 2, minus 11 are collinear. Whether we have to decide, we have to determine, we have to identify whether the given points are collinear. What is the meaning of collinear? Yes, that is the points which lie on the same line. If all the 3 points which are given, the coordinates are lying in the same line, then definitely they are collinear. If not, then they are non-collinear points. They are non-collinear. How do we know? Not by plotting the points. Not by plotting the points in the graph sheet and not by checking like this. By using the distance formula, the application part of distance. So the distance of AB, let us assume these numbers, whichever the coordinates are given, assume one coordinate, this ordered pair, this is as P, Q, R, or else any other alphabet A, B, C or T, U, S like this. Assume that and distance between two successively, these two distance and these two distance and the last and first distance, if it is same, if it is after finding the distance, then not same, after finding the distance, sum of these two distances should be equal to the sum of the last 2 points, first and last, then we say that they are collinear. Look at this. So let P 1, 5, Q 2, 3 and R minus 2, minus 11. These are the 3 coordinates 1, 5, 2, 3, minus 2, minus 11. So distance of PQ. Distance of PQ will find out. So P 1, 5, Q 2, 3, x1, y1, x2, y2. You see here, x1 is 1, y1 is 5, x2 is 2, y2 is 3. Are you following? Next, distance PQ is equals to root. We know the formula x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So which is equals to x2 minus x1. What is x2? 2 minus 1. So 2 minus 1 whole square plus y2 minus y1. 3 minus 5 whole square under root. Which is equals to 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 square plus 3 minus 5 minus 2 whole square. So which is equals to 1 square is nothing but 1 plus minus 2 whole square is nothing but minus 2 into minus 2 is 4 root, which is equals to root 5. This is the distance of PQ. PQ. This is PQ units. Next, QR. Now we are going to find QR distance. Distance of QR from point Q and to point R. So Q coordinates 2, 3 and R coordinates minus 2, minus 11. One is x1, y1 again. x2, y2. So distance between those x2 minus x1 whole square, which is QR is equals to root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So x2, what is the value of x2 here? Minus 2. So minus 2 minus, what is x1 value? See, x1 is 2. So x1 is 2. Here x2 is minus 2, x1 is, so minus 2 whole square plus y2 minus y1 minus 11 minus 3 whole square and the root. So minus 2 whole square is nothing but minus 2 is minus 4 whole square plus minus 11 minus 3 is minus 14 whole square, which is equals to minus 4 whole square is nothing but 16 plus 14 square is nothing but 196 minus into minus plus. So 16 plus 196, that will give you 6 plus 6 12, 9 plus 1 10, 10 plus 1 11 and 212. This is QR distance is 212 root. Next, you have to find out the distance of P2R. Distance of PR. Observe it. Point P and R. So P coordinates we have 1, 5 and Q coordinates P. R coordinates we have minus 2 and minus 11, minus 2 and minus 11. So now x1 y1, x2 y2, x1 y1, x2 y2. So x2 minus x1 whole square, PR is equals to root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So if you apply the distance, that is coordinates minus 2 minus 1, minus 2 minus 1 whole square plus minus 11 minus 5 whole square. So minus 2 minus 1 is nothing but minus 3 whole square plus minus 11 minus 5 is nothing but minus 16 whole square. So minus 3 whole square is 9. Here I am writing minus 2 minus 1 minus 3 whole square, which is nothing but 9. Minus 3 whole square is 9 plus minus 16 whole square is 256. Root 256 plus 9, which will give you 265, which is PR distance, which is equal to root 265. Root 262 and root 265. You see here, this is root 5, this is root 212, this is root 265. Now what can we say about this? What can we suggest? Are the distances any two PQ plus QR will be equals to, is it equal PQ plus QR? Observe that PQ plus QR, is it equal? If it is equal, then we can say they are collinear. Are they equal PQ and QR? You can see clearly PQ plus QR. So here I am writing PQ is equals to root 5, PR is equals to, PQ is equals to root 5, QR is equals to root 212, then PR is equals to root 265. So we got QR here and we got PR here, root 265. So if you add this any two, sum of any two, would you get PR? So PQ plus QR, PQ plus QR is not equals to PR. You see here, if you add those two, PQ and QR distances, if you are getting as equal, then they are. So this part I will be writing this side PQ, here I am writing, therefore PQ plus QR is not equals to PR. What is PQ value we got? Root 5. QR value we got as root 212 and PR we got as root 265. So if you add, is it possible to get? They are saying PQ plus QR is equal to. So it's not possible. That's why they are not collinear. Therefore, the given points are not. The given coordinates are not collinear. The given coordinates are not collinear. I hope it is clear to you. Yeah, look at this question number 6. Name the type of quadrilateral form, if any, by the following points and give reason for your answer. So, which type of quadrilateral they form? Quadrilateral means what? A four-sided closed figure. Four-sided closed figure is called quadrilateral. So, the coordinates 4 vertices are given. So by using these 4 vertices we have to decide whether which type of quadrilateral they form. As we know that the properties of quadrilaterals, opposite sides are equal, adjacent sides are equal, diagonals are equal. Based on that property we will be finding, we will be discussing and we will be identifying these points whether they form a quadrilateral of type, whether rectangle or a square or a parallelogram or rhombus. We will assume that let P minus 1 comma minus 2, Q 1 comma 0, R minus 1 comma 2 and S, that is minus 3 comma 0. These are the 4 points which we. So there must be, so for coordinates means P, Q, R and S. P, Q, R, S, just rough figure. It may not be, it's appearing as a square or rectangle, whatever you can say, but you have to find out, you have to identify. It is just a quadrilateral. So 4 coordinates, here you can mention those coordinates, minus 1 comma 2 like this. Minus 1 comma minus 2, 1 comma 0, and this is minus 1 comma 2, and this is minus 3 comma 0. PQRS, these are the points, 4 points. So now, how do we know the lengths or adjacent sides or opposite sides of a quadrilateral are equal? By measuring the length. But with the coordinates can be measured? No. It's not possible to measure with the coordinates, but we have an opportunity to find out the length, which is by using distance formula. So distance of PQ, distance of QR, distance of RS and distance of SP or PS. If you find in that, if you get opposite sides are equal or adjacent sides are equal, based on that we can decide whether it's a square or rectangle or a rhombus or a parallelogram. Right. So now PQ distance we are going to find, that is root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square we are finding. So in that P coordinates, you see here x1 y1, x2 y2. We write here x1 is equals to what? Minus 1. So from P and Q only we are selecting. From P and Q only we are taking. So P and Q. So P value, P coordinates -1, 2, -2 and Q 1, 0. So which is PQ is equals to x1 y1 x2 y2 x1 y1 x2 y2 x2 minus x1 whole square. So x2 minus x1 1 minus of -1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 0 minus of -2 whole square, which is equals to 1 minus into minus plus 1 plus 1 2 square plus minus into minus plus 0 plus 2 is 2 square. So 2 square is 4 and 2 square is 4. So PQ is equals to root of 4 plus 4. PQ is equals to root 8. So root 8 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2, which can be written as 2 root 2. How to get root 8 can be written as 4 into 2 like this. So 4 into 2, which can be written as square root of 4 is 2. So 2 root 2. This is PQ. Therefore PQ is equals to 2 root 2. PQ is equals to 2 root 2. We got one side length. This is units. Now find out QR. So QR is equals to, that we are going to find, same formula we will apply, where Q coordinates are 1, 0 and R coordinates -1, 2, -1, 2. So this is x1, y1, x2, y2. So PQR is equals to distance x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Now, so x2 minus x1 whole square. This is x2, this is x1. So -1 whole square plus y2 minus y1, 2 minus 0 whole square, which is equals to -1 is together -2 square plus 2 minus 0 is nothing but 2 square. So -2 whole square is nothing but 4. 2 square is also 4, as root 4 plus root 4 is equals to root 8. So this root 8 again we can write as 2 root 2. Just now we have completed here. That is 2 root 2. So QR also we got. QR is equals to 2 root 2 units. Now we will verify for RS question mark. So the points are, see here, point R and point S. RS we are going to find out. RS. So point R is given -1, 2 and S coordinates RS distance we are going to find, that is the question mark. So R coordinates are -1, 2 and S coordinates -3, 0. One is x1, y1, x2, y2. So what is x1 and x2? So RS distance is equals to, why did you observe any change in this? Every time when we are finding, we are habituated to write the formula. Writing the formula every place so that you will remember what, and you will not forget what to find and what is the distance formula. That also will be there in your mind. So root x2 minus x1 whole square, x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So which is equals to minus 3, x2 is minus 3, minus of minus 1 whole square plus y2 minus y1, 0 minus 2 whole square. Now you see this one minus of minus 3 minus of minus 1. Observe it. Minus 3 minus into minus plus minus 3 plus 1 is minus 2 whole square plus minus 2 whole square. Observe this. Minus 2 minus into minus plus minus 3 plus 1 is minus 2. Minus 2 whole square is this one. 0 minus 2. So minus 2 whole square is nothing but 4 plus 4 root, which is equals to root 8. Which is equals to root 8. Now we got even QR also we got as, here I am writing this here, QR over RS also we got, RS is equals to 2 root 2. This is RS we got. So now leftover is SP. If we get SP also same, then we need to check out, we need to verify that whether it is a square or rhombus. Let us see now SP or PS distance we will find out. So now SP distance we are going to find out. What is that? So S points are coordinates of S minus 3 comma 0 and P coordinates minus 4 comma minus 2. Minus 1 comma minus 2. So this is x1 and this is y1. Here it is x2, y2. So distance, that is SP is equals to root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, which is equals to x2 minus x1 minus 1 minus of minus 3 whole square plus y2 minus y1 minus 2 minus 0 whole square, which is equals to minus into minus plus minus 1 plus 3 is 2 square plus, and this is minus 2 square. 2 square is 4 plus minus 2 whole square is also 4, which is equals to root 8. Root 8 again can be written as 2 root 2. So QR, what we got, SP is equals to 2 root 2. Now by seeing this, all the distances that we got, PQ is equals to QR is equals to RS is equals to SP, which is equals to 2 root 2. So all the places we got, these are very equal. But now all sides are equal. What can we say about it? Whether it is a square or a rhombus. Okay. Now when you get all sides are equal, now it is our responsibility to find out, to decide whether it's square or a rhombus. So only one difference we can make: if the diagonals are same, like equal in length, then it is a square. If not, it is a rhombus. Now, length of the diagonals. Length of the diagonals we are going to find. What is diagonal? P and R, Q and S. So we will verify that also. PR. So PR distance we are going to find. P coordinates are minus 1 comma minus 2, and R coordinates we have minus 1 comma 2. Now look at this. So x1, y1, x2, y2. x2 minus x1 PR is equals to root x2 minus x1 minus 1 minus half minus 1 whole square plus y2 minus y1. See here this part, y2 minus y1, 2 minus half minus 2 whole square. Now minus into minus plus, minus into minus plus, minus 1 plus 1 is nothing but 0 square plus minus into minus plus 2 into 2 plus 2, that is 2 plus 2 is 4 square, which is equals to 0 plus 4 square is 16, which is equals to, here you can write 0 plus 16, which we will write as root 16. We can write as root 16. So here PR is equals to root 16, which is equals to 4. So PR we got as 4. Therefore PR is equals to 4. We got PR is equals to 4. Now we have to find out even S and Q. QS we will find out. If QS is also equal to this PR, then it is definitely a square. So PR is equals to 4 we got. Observe it. 2 minus into minus plus. Next. Now, which one? QS. QS. Where Q 1 comma 0 and S minus 3 comma 0. X1, Y1. X2, Y2. So QS is equals to root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So x2 minus x1 minus 3 minus 1 minus 3 minus 1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 0 minus 0 whole square. Now minus 3 minus 1 is minus 4 square plus 0 square. So minus 4 square is nothing but 16 plus 0 we get as 16. So this part I am erasing. This part so here we even get, that is the 16 plus 0, QS is equals to root 16, which is equals to 4. So QS is equals to 4. That means both the diagonals, one is PR is equals to 4. So PR is equals to QS is equals to 4 units. So what can we say now? All sides are equal and diagonals are equal. So therefore all sides are equal and also length of the diagonals is equal. Therefore PQRS is a square. PQRS is a square. If diagonals are not equal, then it is a rhombus. So therefore, given vertices will form. Vertices will form a square. They'll form a square. I hope it is clear to you. And if it is a rectangle or parallelogram, the same process, opposite sides are equal. If diagonals are equal, then it becomes a rectangle. If the diagonals are not equal, then it is a parallelogram. I hope it is clear to you. So here we have some homework questions from exercise 7.1. Question number 1, second bit. Second question, 4, 5th, 6th one, second and third bits. So these are all based on the distance formula. Even the leftover questions we will see in the upcoming classes.